Ortiz talked pretty tough this week. Said he was going to be physical, said he was going to stop Keyshawn Davis. But that's exactly how Jamaine Ortiz sounded before the Teofimo Lopez fight. Then he proceeded to try to outbox Lopez using the entirety of the ring. I gotta believe that the strategy for Jamaine Ortiz is similar. He has got the quicker feet. He has got the better movement. I think we're going to see a strategy similar to what we saw against Teofimo against Keyshawn tonight.
I think we're going to see a good performance because Jamaine Ortiz looks in incredible shape. Looks muscular. This is the best I've seen him look, but he's in there with a slick, strong, confident fighter, former champion in Keyshawn Davis, and someone that if he catches between, I want to see how Ortiz is going to respond once he gets chin checked.
Well, Keyshawn is an excellent body puncher. He dropped and knocked out Dennis Baranchik with 2 body shots in his world championship winning fight. He is a committed body puncher, and that's going to be key here. Jamaine Ortiz wants to move. Jamaine Ortiz is really athletic. The best way to slow down that athleticism is to whack Jamaine Ortiz in the body.
There's a right hand from Davis. Keeps Ortiz off balance a little bit. Fighting this at 140 pounds.
Like a quick counter punch by Davis when Ortiz just fell off guard. He fell short with that right hand. That's exactly what you have to do. You want to pick him up with those uppercuts. That was quick thinking of Keyshawn Davis.
We'll surprise Jamaine Ortiz standing in the middle of the ring. You see that wide stance for Keyshawn Davis. Gets a lot of power behind his punches because of that stance. Makes him a little bit less elusive than Jamaine Ortiz can be.
Ortiz triple jabbing his way there.
Some fighters can still be athletic and powerful with that white stance. It takes athleticism, but some could do it. Roy Jones Jr. is one of them.
He's a special fighter.
Felix Trinidad is another.
And there's another special
Well, I'm
fighter.
just saying, white stance is a misconception when it comes to the lack of power.
No, I think that the power comes from that wide stance. I just think it makes him a little bit less elusive, a little more flat-footed because of that stance.
Keyshawn Davis from Norfolk, Virginia, the same hometown as Hall of Famer Pernell Whitaker.
Jab down there.
Yeah, Ortiz being a little more stationary than I think a lot of people thought he would be.
One thing about Ortiz is that I think he's learned a lot from previous fights. He learned that he'd be better conditioned after the 12-rounder against Lomachenko, and he probably learned after the loss to Lopez that he's got to try to win rounds more definitively. He can't just try to pitter-patter his way to success, especially against a guy that's going to be coming forward.
On the Zone, the fights never stop. 2026 kicks off with a stacked schedule to start the year.
Never been bigger for any fighter in the history of this country.
Every week, it's on. So take your seat and join us ringside. The undisputed global home of boxing. Watch only on the Zone.
Not much happened in that first round, but Keyshawn Davis did land some shots like that uppercut right there. And earlier, that uppercut was that money punch for Davis in that round. Off balance wobble shot there with a right hook.
Keyshawn Davis, a silver medalist in the 2021 Olympics in Tokyo, lost in the final to Andy Cruz. Was a finalist in the 2019 Pan American Games, lost in the final to Andy Cruz. And the same thing happened at the World Amateur Championships, lost to Andy Cruz. He's 0-4 against that fighter, but last week you saw the Instagram post from Keyshawn where he was swinging his belt saying how happy he was that Andy Cruz lost his first pro fight.
You're going to lose that championship record, that undefeated record, then that's the way to go. The incredible fight with Raymond Murataya, and not a better guy way to get blemished.
See Jamaine Ortiz fighting out of the southpaw stance. He is a naturally orthodox fighter. He just will switch off. If it's not going well for Jamaine in this fight, we'll see him back in orthodox.
again, he fights from both stances pretty well. Even when I was studying him, I thought he fought orthodox. But then I saw him switch up to the southpaw stance. He actually fights better from the southpaw stance. And I Bud Crawford, of course, not to that high praise, but when I watch Bud, you would think he's naturally a left-hander. He's not.
Ortiz said he would frustrate Keyshawn Davis. Do you see him doing that so far, Sergio?
No, I think Davis is in control. He's looking for the right shot. I mean, Ortiz is gaining respect. He's not really landing nothing either. Keyshawn just yet, but I think shot from
Davis. He caught Jermaine Ortiz switching stances. They're back in orthodox. Jermaine Ortiz not ready for the right hand.
That's what you don't want to do is switch stances. You have to stick to one. Davis is stronger than I thought. And this is the first time I see him up close. And he's an explosive puncher.
Yeah, he's pulled up nicely at 140. He's been saying that his time at 140 is probably going to be pretty brief. He can't get a huge fight. In his next fight, he's going up to 147.
Maybe the pressure is applying on Ortiz. Heavy front foot pressure. Cocking that right hand. And Ortiz really thinking.
Slowly closing the gap as well.
You can see the confidence in Keyshawn through these first two rounds.
And look in his eye, the confidence, the body language, the aggression from the pressure that he's applying. Nothing's really happening, but you can see that Keyshawn just been closing his will. Little by little on Ortiz.
Keyshawn Davis made his debut on the undercard of the Canelo Alvarez Andy Yildirim fight in Miami. Who could forget that abomination of a main event? Davis feeling the flow here at Madison Square Garden so far. Shakur in the dressing room. Look at these boxing greats. Crawford, Andre Ward, and Claressa Shields. That's a photo to hang on the wall.
These guys, these four have been friendly for a very long time. Shakur Stevenson, who had looked up to Terence Crawford, and Andre Ward, two of the all-time greats on the male side, and all-time great on the women's side. The guy that's trying to become an all-time great right now.
Two gold medalists. Bud Crawford, incredible. That's like a Mount Rushmore of talent. How do you feel? From the left thing I'm on. Just a home run that right there was trying to time Ortiz.
Round 3 scheduled for 12. Is this fight looking the way you thought it might, Sergio?
Well, the thing about Ortiz, he's a championship scorer, so you know how to hang with these champions. But Davis is on another level of championship talent. I mean, he's explosive. I don't really know if he's a boxer, a puncher, or a puncher boxer, because he's on the front foot so much, looking for big shots. But he has great timing, great accuracy, incredible reaction and instinct, just impressive.
And Ortiz trying to mirror the posture of Davis as you look at Chris Mannix's scorecard.
Yeah, I've got 2018 2-round to none in favor of Keyshawn Davis. A 12-3 edge in body shots for Keyshawn Davis in the first 2 rounds. That's going to be a big part of his offensive output. No better way to slow down the movement and keep digging to the body. And I tell you, I'm impressed with the patience of Keyshawn Davis as well.
Right hand from Davis being a little more active in the first 2 rounds. Starting to open up a little bit. Ortiz trying to answer. What's Ortiz need to do differently, Sergio?
I think this is his fight. I think he's doing this well. Patience, he needs to pick his shots. Not go punch for punch with the quicker hands of Davis. He's more explosive. So pick your shots, and when you're on the inside, get what you can.
I think he's got to move more. He's got to make Keyshawn Davis. That's what really frustrated Teofimo Lopez. Go back and watch that fight. 6th or 7th round, Teofimo finishes the round and looks out the crowd, wondering why they can't get Jermaine to fight. But Jermaine had a game plan to move and to outbox Teofimo. Right now, he's kind of in the middle of the ring, fighting a different type of fight than I expected.
I gotta disagree. Look, the way you're not gonna compete with Davis' speed and explosive power. You gotta fight Davis just like Leonard Otterfight did. You gotta frustrate him. You gotta do exactly what Ortiz is doing right now. Just give him a little, you take away a little.
I just think that Albright had a little bit more pop than Jermaine Ortiz has.
Yeah, maybe one punch of pop, but I think Ortiz is stronger. That makes sense. On the inside, you can see that he handles his own wrestling on the inside with Davis.
Ortiz needs to be careful when he comes running in, catching on the shot. A nice left hand. Best punch maybe in the fight for Jermaine Ortiz.
Short left hand by Ortiz, done it perfect.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to pet Frankie because Misty died in 2025 in December. Just seconds. Time.
The legend, the alien, Ralph Hopkins. And you heard there's Roland Romero had a push and shove earlier. Likely NBA moment. Mr. Very style from Ortiz.
What are you doing? You can't skip yet.
The cleaner shots in the first 2 minutes of the round.
He's on a front foot trying to push the fight as well. Even though Ortiz is excellent on the back foot, you got to respect the front foot aggression that Davis has. He's not really landing nothing, but he's imposing his will right now. Great boxing by both.
Do you like this Jerry style from Ortiz? Just trying to give him a different look.
That's exactly his style. That's what makes him a spoiler.
To me, Jermaine Ortiz got to land one of those short shots and then get out, back off, and make Keyshawn Davis chase it. He's got to frustrate Keyshawn. He's got to make Keyshawn overextend, make some mistakes.
All right, stop, no punch.
Ortiz, 50% KO ratio, 10 knockouts in his 20 wins, coming off a third-round stoppage back in August.
All right, stop. Watch it, straight back. Go. Ortiz can get the distance in the range really fast. You know, Keyshawn Davis will be explosive with counter punches, but Ortiz holds that distance really well. Excellent timing by Jermaine Ortiz.
Keyshawn from a fighting family, his brothers Kelvin and Keon also fight professionally.
Tell you what, man, Ortiz is looking sharp right now. And he's been looking sharp the last 2 rounds, competitive, but right now, this is Ortiz's round. I like the way he's moving. He can continue this and start getting respect and pushing Davis back like he is right now, and hold his will and get some respect.
Seems like Ortiz though expending a lot of energy with all this movement. Wonder how he's going to look in the championship round.
I think he'll be okay, just based on the Teofimo fight, where he looked as fresh in the 12th round as he did in the first. He was moving a lot more than he's moving right now.
And based on his physique, he's in incredible shape. Not the footprints by Ortiz. See that? Nice little footprint. Nothing's landing. But I like the strategy by Jermaine Ortiz right now. He's on the front foot, footprinting. Nice and good shot. Good body shot there by Davis.
Slowed Ortiz down.
Seconds.
Overall, pretty good round for the Massachusetts native. Super lightweight battle, 140 pounds between Keyshawn Davis, Jermaine Ortiz, round 5 scheduled for 12. Davis, a world champion, 135 pounds, moving up to 140, and as Chris mentioned earlier, he might move up sooner than later to 147.
Davis is going to have to make it a little bit more physical, take more chances here because Ortiz is actually fighting good at the outside range, that mid-range. Good at the body movement, strong, as you can see right there, picking Davis off the ground. We're going to have to get a little bit more aggressive. I think it's combinations of front foot pressure.
Let's check out Chris Manis' scorecard through 4 rounds. Yeah, I've got 3 rounds to 1 in favor of Keyshawn Davis. Got pretty clean through the first 3 rounds. Nothing spectacular, but worked that jab and worked the body. Gave Jermaine Ortiz that last round. Effective round. Nothing big landing on Keyshawn Davis, but snuffed that jab in there. A few body shots. 39-37, Keyshawn Davis.
Let's see if the fan zone agrees. All 4 rounds they have given to Davis. I thought an argument could be made to give that first round to Jermaine Ortiz.
It's a competitive fight, but I see Davis controlling the action. No one is really taking control.
Yeah, score your own fight, Top. Well, we can always scroll through Twitter and see how they feel about your scorecard.
This is what I'm talking about, Jermaine Ortiz, calling him a championship warrior. Because he knows his good body shot right there. That caught the attention of Ortiz. He didn't like that body shot.
Now Ortiz, the movement has stopped this one. Keyshawn can jump on it if he chooses. Jermaine Ortiz, one of 7 children in his family, began fighting in Worcester at the Boys and Girls Club, as so many fighters have done over the years. Always such a good organization. And he's stuck with it. He's a Puerto Rican and Dominican descent. Coming forward now against Keyshawn.
I got into body movement Ortiz, but I like to see him jab his way in instead of just muscling or trying to do it.
Seconds.
You got working your way in. You got to jab your way in. Upper body movement's good, but doing up some punches as well.
Time.
Breathe. ¿Cómo te sientes? How do you feel? Vamos a sacar los brazos humanos. Jab. You get no more punches. Slide in. Learn. Let's go. Holding in. Alright? I don't think so. You gotta jump up with that jab. I need that jab out there. Let's start doing a jab. Come on. Let's go to the just the speed. Don't worry about that.
Good advice I thought from the corner of Jermaine Ortiz. The movement's fine, but you got to stop throwing punches. If you're going to fight this particular style where you're not landing consequential shots, you've got to increase your activity.
Agreed, and it doesn't have to be big punches. It could be jabs. It could be double, triple jabs. But I like his foot things on the body. Just put some punches behind it.
So speaking of jabs, Davis has landed 31 compared to just 6 for Ortiz.
And that's been the difference of this competitive fight. I mean, they're going back and forth, but only one guy's fencing with the jab, and that's Davis.
There's always that front foot battle to watch when a southpaw, or when he's in a southpaw stance, taking on an orthodox fighter.
There's a long jab by Ortiz. If he can continue doing that jab, backing up Davis and try to get something going. Nice pivot move by Davis to get control again and backing up Ortiz. Beautiful boxing right now by Davis.
It surprises me to see Ortiz willing to bet back against the ropes or hang in the corner. He was so effective against Lopez, just spinning out and frustrating him that way.
In the corner, imploring Ortiz to go back to the jab. Keyshawn pushing forward. Nice jab followed up by the right hand.
This is a really good performance for Keyshawn Davis. The ring generalship has been solid through the first half of this fight. Those jabs from Ortiz, Sergio, even when they come in, Keyshawn's parrying a lot of them away.
Thanks. For the first time I agree with you. Look, not much is happening, but Keyshawn, he's doing a lot of subtle great things that's keeping Ortiz from doing what his coach wanted to do, jabbing, coming forward, doing punches. Keyshawn is preventing him to do that. It's a tight foot fence, it's a counter shot. It's a selection of punches that it's throwing.
Swing and a miss with the uppercut from Ortiz. Is this the Keyshawn Davis you thought you would see tonight, Sergio?
In the first half of the fight, not yet, but we still got the second half of the fight. And look, you got to respect Jermaine Ortiz for keeping him down, keeping him quiet in this first half. These are two world-class fighters.
But the more stationary that Jermaine Ortiz stays, good shots.
Left hand, yeah, from Jermaine.
The more stationary he stays, I think it's better for Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn is the bigger puncher between the two.
Jab is just money for him. Davis continues to score almost at will with him.
Time.
That's A.J. Brown from the Philadelphia Eagles having a chat with Teofimo Lopez back in the locker room. Everybody wants to talk to many of the fighters in the locker room. No distractions from Teofimo Lopez. His whole life is a distraction, Chris. And everywhere he turns is led by his father, who came out dancing yesterday at the weight.
I'll tell you what, one thing Teofimo told us this week is that he shut down his camp to any outside distractions. No documentaries, no film. He was just down there in South Florida going to work. So it's a much easier thing. He feels like he's as focused as he's ever been.
Keyshawn Davis making his debut as a full-fledged 140-pounder. So far, looking pretty good. Ortiz has had moments of success, but the majority of the rounds have surely gone to Davis. And on cue, let's look at Chris Mannix's scorecard. Have you given Ortiz any more rounds?
59-55 in favor of Keyshawn Davis. Sergio, I know you love the movement and the ring generalship of Jermaine Ortiz and just how he looks there in the ring, but these rounds are pretty clean being won by Keyshawn Davis. The more impactful shots, eye-catching shots are all Keyshawn Davis. 59-55 through 6 rounds.
Well, listen, I definitely think Davis is winning this fight. You gotta give respect to Ortiz. That's the third thing he's doing to keep Davis from unleashing like he normally does.
Here you see this round, Keyshawn sort of close the gap a little bit, push Ortiz back.
So you can see Davis is eager to get that hard combination going, but Ortiz is doing these little subtle shifts, these little things to keep Davis off. But Davis is definitely winning this fight.
Nice job by Davis to get out of the fray before Ortiz could clinch him and hold him. So the power punches through 6 rounds. Not a big discrepancy. In fact, they're tied. 34-34. Ortiz throwing a few more punches.
And that's kind of what I'm seeing right there. Even though Davis is probably winning this round, it's Ortiz that's still getting the respect of Davis with the counter shots, with the punches that he's thinking of landing. Even though they're not landing, Davis still has to be leery of those.
The power punches are razor close, but the jab battle certainly weighs heavily in favor of Keyshawn Davis.
And that's the reason I believe he's winning this fight and controlling the pace of the fight. Because Ortiz is not jabbing like he should. If he could be jabbing like that on the front foot, coming forward, not getting countered, then it can look like he's initiating the pressure.
Have a backhand slap from Jermaine Ortiz there with that big right hand.
Right, a good one from Ortiz. And Keyshawn nods at him, says, yeah, you got me. And again.
Anytime Davis wants to do anything, Ortiz is unleashing those hooks. Goes to show you the radar that Keyshawn Davis has already. He's not worried about him. He stays in the pocket and still punches. That's natural championship instinct of Keyshawn Davis, man, where he doesn't have to jump back to make his opponent miss. He just stays so cool and collected in the pocket.
Second.
Can't teach that.
Pretty good round.
Line.
Which way did you have it going? Some power punches landing for Ortiz in that 7th round.
Se va posando de eso, claro, le metiste ahí, no se cortó la cabeza. Cortó la cabeza, y un gato, no es que eso. Hay que pelear. Put your hands up.
Well, we talked about power punches and jabs, but as far as body blows go, Davis has landed 40 compared to 16 from Ortiz.
For the first time I see Jermaine Ortiz turn orthodox now. He's trying to switch something up on Davis now.
Yeah, he does that in his fights. He might start one way, then go the other. That usually means he's trying to mix up the game plan and he hasn't been having success. Down from Keyshawn Davis. It's all cold body slam. Jesse Hart last week in Las Vegas in a similar scenario. So other than just throwing more punches, Sergio, is there anything Ortiz can be doing differently right now, or is it just how he's going to fight?
I think Keyshawn's not letting him. Keyshawn's not letting him get anything started, man. He's dealing with a very, very special fighter. Keyshawn Davis has this instinct that you can't teach. I mean, anytime Jermaine tries to do anything, he's just listen.
Keyshawn content to let Ortiz come to him. Big left there for Davis.
I think guys like Davis, man, you get frustrated missing so much. And you see there's a frustration being shown by Ortiz. And you can't land anything cleanly. It's just like you're physical, it's so wrestling. No, let me go. Thomas Taylor is looking at the foot.
Still to come our main event, Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. 140-pound ring title on the line. Shakur the challenger as he moves up in weight.
How many body shots from either of these guys? I would think both of them have good upper body movement and they're really sharp. I want some more body punches. Even if they're jabs, just like that. Just to get your opponent to stop and moving his upper body.
Keyshawn's had a lot of body shots.
I'm talking about Ortiz a little bit more. I think Ortiz needs to get something going with the body.
Ortiz trying to make it a little rough around the edges there in the corner. Davis holds on to it.
Yeah, that's what you should do, because he's not going to run in cleanly upstairs. Ortiz is, so you got to take what you can. That's going to be downstairs.
Fucking
Frustrated and discouraged when you're missing headshots, but if you're missing and you're letting anything to the body or the force of the arm, then
time.
Beautiful left hook right there, jumping in, catching Ortiz. So much skill is being displayed by both fighters, but more athleticism, more agile talent coming from Keyshawn. He's looking for an opening. He's trying to get something going. Ortiz is just one of these clever veterans that won't allow him.
Davis promised to be amazing tonight. Saying that Ortiz just too emotional, that he's in his head. Says, listen, I'm bigger and faster than Lomachenko was, and Lomachenko had his way with this guy. I'll do even better as we look at Chris Mannix's scorecard. Yeah, I've got 79-73 in favor of Keyshawn Davis. I just think he's done a better work, has the more eye-catching shots. Just a couple of rounds ago, the power shots were even. No, power shots are created equal in boxing. I think that Keyshawn Davis has had the more consequential punches of the night. 79-73 on that card.
And there's a lot of respect for fighters like Keyshawn Davis. They can be easily boxing, but they're on the front foot. They want to make it a fight. He wants to land something. Keyshawn Davis has like this chip on his shoulder, Mean Street type. He's not content with bagging rounds. He wants to go for the stoppage. He wants to hurt his opponent.
Well, Ortiz
Ortiz trying to push the tempo, force Keyshawn back.
That's what he should be doing.
Look like partially blocked by Davis.
But you also got to respect Jermaine Ortiz, man. I mean, he wants to get something going. He's trying to figure something out. But I would think it will start from the bottom up, and that's where I was talking about more body shots coming from Ortiz. He needs more body shots.
There's a little bit of success from Ortiz.
Good run by Ortiz.
Nice jab from Davis. Slight swelling around the eyes of Ortiz right now. He walks right into that left hand from Davis. This crowd's still waiting for something special to happen in this fight. A big moment. Ortiz seems to be letting his hands go a little bit more here in round 9.
Yeah, he's starting to let both hands downstairs as well. You get a run by Ortiz. He's coming forward, looking for good shot. I don't know if it's Davis taking one round out before Ortiz finally imposing himself. More body shot. There you go. Ortiz needs to keep going.
Seconds.
Throw behind jabs, and once he throws that range, he goes down there.
Time.
Dino's wrapped up and using the thing I saw in the infomercial. You want to be a professional boxer? Buy this. Maybe there's something to it, Serge. Have you ever tried that?
Yes, it's extremely hard in making it seem like it's really easy. I mean, it's a very difficult thing to do, hit that moving ball.
Lopez, the underdog tonight. Unfamiliar territory for him for the most part, but he has been the underdog twice against Lomachenko and Josh Taylor. Won both those fights before. So maybe there's something to that.
Teofimo has always been a fighter that rises to the occasion.
All right, round 10 scheduled for 12. Will this fight just keep going steady as she goes, or will one of these fighters make a memory, so to speak?
But when you're dealing with a championship spoiler, like I talked about with Jermaine Ortiz, he's never been stopped.
Oh, nice switch there for Keyshawn.
And he set it up early with a left hook as well. Good couple of punches from Keyshawn.
And here's the dangerous part of Ortiz. He got hit with a big right hand, but still checked him with the left hook. That caught Davis as well.
Ortiz want to stay in the pocket here at the start of round 10.
He made that choice after the last round. He had to make a change, given where he has to know he is in this fight.
Ortiz punching with Davis now. And that's what you like to see with spoilers like Ortiz. Guys with talent, guys that have been on the championship level. When they're falling behind, they've got to start taking chances if they want to win. Ortiz is trying to win right now.
Keyshawn just missed with that counter right hand.
Ortiz taking more risks now, looking for the reward.
Exactly. Davis taking chances now, trying to counter with a right hand like that, but you can easily get countered overhand punches doing that.
You can see the swelling on the left eye of Ortiz right now, above the eyelid and below. Just missing with the right hand with Ortiz.
It's impressive to see how calm Davis stays under pressure. No jumping back, no getting startled, just barely making his opponent move. See that? It's the instinct, the fighting instinct of Keyshawn Davis. It's impressive.
There's a right from Ortiz. Persistence paying off there. Good 1-2 right down the pipe.
Missed with the home run uppercut of Davis.
Yeah, the Keyshawn Davis going for it here has its potential benefits. He's looking for a big fight. He was challenging Devin Haney during this fight week at 147 pounds. They're unification fights. Richardson Hitchens is out there. Those two are going at each other at the first
That's fucking-
this fight a month ago. Best way to push yourself into one of those fights is to end this fight a spectacular way.
Listen, he shot in this round. Davis going for a home run. He's taking chances to try to get
Time!
to stop Jermaine Ortiz. That right hand getting aggressive. But that check hook I was talking about with Ortiz, that even when he got hit with something, he's still trying to come back. He's trying to make something happen. Check left hook right there by Davis. Excuse me, by Ortiz, but Davis ate that well. Why didn't they prop him up? You're right. Let's go.
We're in the championship rounds here at Madison Square Garden as they'll take a look at the swelling around the eyes of Jermaine Ortiz. And then we'll let him continue.
Left eye of Ortiz. Pretty big bump there right on the eyelid. That's only going to get worse over these last couple of rounds. Especially with Keyshawn targeting with it right now.
I'm going to say a nice bullseye now for Keyshawn to go after. He wants the stoppage. No doubt about it. This Keyshawn.
Hey, look how aggressive he is in the front foot. Trying like something big.
Ortiz is looking for the same thing. He might be able to find it as we jump into Chris Madison's scorecard. There you gave Ortiz another round.
Next round, I put Ortiz on his second.
He's down! He just got him at 9.
Keyshawn Davis is a body snatcher.
He says he's amazing now. Can he get that finish? Back to the body again as Ortiz tries to hold on to Alabama.
Not letting him push, not letting him hold. He'll look at it overhand right.
Boy, these are heavy shots from the businessman. Ortiz has nowhere to go. He's got to fight his way out of this.
Impatient with the power. Here's Davis still looking for the right shot. Not throwing it. Wasted any shot. He's looking for the right power punch.
He's got two bullseyes to go after. The swelling over the right eye or the body shot. A deep left from Ortiz. But there's no reprieve from this assault for Davis.
The body shot down there. He's going downstairs. Every Davis.
Davis is haunting the corner now. Ortiz lands the right hand.
He's enjoying himself, man. They get to the body still. Taking his shot.
Can Ortiz survive this 11th round?
Davis picking up the corner. Ortiz nodding his head like, nah, hey, nothing can happen here.
Did Davis expend too much energy?
No way. I think he's saving himself for the last round. He's still going to go for the knockout. You can see why he's swinging and missing. He's still throwing a lot of power with those shots of St. John's.
Oh, almost cracked into that uppercut.
Looks like Davis got poked in the eye.
Yeah. Good on Ortiz to get off the canvas and stay in this fight.
10 seconds.
Keyshawn's going to take a breather. Now that swelling The left eye has opened up and it's cut now.
Dive!
He's good. No, yeah, he's fine. Time to look, he's fine. Time to look for his ball, Jimmy. That's it. Use your shot, get your shot, bro. Moving your head, but it's sliding back in. Right? You take the back, right? You make sure the body. Right? It's a right-hand guy, ricochet off the glove of Ortiz. Look at this body shot right there. He was covering up, elbows up, open up a little bit too wide, right on the rib right there. That's a painful shot, guys. I don't know how Jermaine Ortiz picked himself up after that body shot.
All right, let's see how aggressive Keyshawn Davis is here in the 12th round. We'll take another look at Ortiz.
Last round, guys. Keep this nice and clean. Last round. Straight back.
Davis has that look in his eye. He's got a wounded animal in front of him. Can he put him out of his misery?
If he's going to put him out, it's going to be with speed and combinations now. A one-eyed fighter's in front of him now. Now he can throw the overhand rights. It's going to be harder for Jermaine Ortiz to see those punches. But credit to Ortiz, man. He's held his own, maybe not winning rounds, but held his own and getting the respect.
Another proven shot for Keyshawn right there.
Yeah, you can see Ortiz breathing with his mouth open now. Got to keep that right elbow tucked in to protect that ribcage. And meanwhile, it leaves the head open, and Davis just landed his shots.
That's exactly what it does when you're covering the ribs. You're opening up the head. And what a statement Keyshawn Davis could send to the whole 140-pound division. He can get a stoppage in the last round against a championship technician and spoiler like Jermaine Ortiz.
Chris Maggs has it 108, 100. No surprise with that 10-8 rounds.
Davis opened up a very big lead here. He'll take something special from Jermaine Ortiz. A knockout. I don't think he's got the pop to do it. 108, 100 in favor of Keyshawn Davis.
Big question now is, can Davis get the stoppage?
He can get another body shot and kill him.
It's a really good performance for Keyshawn Davis, mostly because there was some unpredictability in what he would look like coming back. New team, new trainer, new weight. The way 2025 ended, kind of tough for Keyshawn Davis, but him coming back and really dominating a fighter like Jermaine Ortiz like this shows he's a player now in this 140-pound division.
Body again from Davis. That's 45 seconds to try and close the show. But Ortiz, as tough as they come, Sergio.
Yes, he is. I mean, respectable performance by Ortiz, but with too much talent and skill by Keyshawn Davis and still going for the knockout. Good shot in right hand. That was Arietta Ortiz. And then
He's down, yes! Keyshawn Davis won!
to the championship round, to the 12th round, and then you